All right, take two. Here we go. This week on Podcastrophe.
Sometimes the goon is better than the nut.
I injected a marijuana once. Now I'm gay. What's up, everybody? Dick here.
Scotty Too Hottie, who was my favorite wrestler at the time. That's not me, but I am Scotty, your co-host. What it do, what it does.
This is episode 204.
It is 204, and we've reached a weird moment with the podcast where this week, Dick and I have nothing.
We've got nothing. No guests.
This is it. This is the podcast.
We got Baxter.
We got Bax.
I don't know. Today is a really weird day for me because I'm in a lot of fucking pain right now because my tooth. I have a bad tooth right now. I think it's infected. So I'm going to go to the dentist in the morning, and luckily right now I'm on I got ibuprofen and Tylenol in me, so like I'm good for the moment, but it's just like ugh. My camera just turned blue. What does that mean?
Hell yeah.
Okay, it's still on, so that's cool. I don't know. It probably noticed me moving my hands, so it's like... Ugh.
Oh, it's waiting for you.
So it's like, oh, gestures. You can control me with gestures.
Wait, I gotta be careful about how high I point that right hand.
Hold on, I think I can do it. I did it. Anyway, we don't need that camera right now. I have something you could put in your mouth to make it feel better. Aw, Mark.
That's the sweetest thing.
That's so sweet. That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard you say.
Not the sweetest thing I've ever heard him say.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know if I could say it on the podcast.
Let's see. What's new? Nobody asked that. If you're listening, nobody asked that. I asked that. What's new? That's me thinking out loud.
Thinking out loud. I mean, so I got 13 hours of sleep yesterday.
Yeah,
which,
you did.
I don't know, man. I got home yesterday and I was just dead to the fucking world. Like I took my pants off, took my shirt off, and just laid down in bed and was like, "This is it. This is what I'm doing with my life now, is going to bed at 6 p.m. And I did. I went to bed at 6 p.m. and sheesh.
So update on Discord Hangouts. Update from last week. I hopped into Discord on Sunday.
He did.
To make my chicken. I think that's what I was doing.
Yeah, you were making some food.
Yeah, I was cooking. And
let him cook.
I couldn't really hang out because they were all watching the roast of Kevin Hart.
We told you to watch it with us.
I couldn't. I was cooking.
You could just put it on and hear it.
No, because I can't focus on you guys and the thing, and I was like,
Dude, that roast was so good.
Yeah, I watched some highlight, or I watched The Rock's.
Oh, dude, The Rock was completely unhinged.
Yeah, he was.
There were some comments The Rock was making about Kevin Hart's wife that I was like, I don't know if this is scripted or not.
Yeah.
But it feels like it might be. Hung out with Ham and Beans the other night. And hung out with Ham and Beans the other night. Didn't hang out with me. Where was no one said anything to me. That's okay. I'm not cool enough for Discord hangs. Knowing me, I was probably asleep.
Yeah, I just listened to Corey and I both just listened to you guys laugh. That's all it was. I'm just cooking dinner. The gang is just laughing.
Dude, I got so many laughs out of that. It's The Rock's portion specifically was felt like it started off scripted because most of those roasts are scripted.
Yeah, but then it kind of turned, from what I saw, it turned into one of those Kevin Hart Rock moments that they always have.
Yeah.
Where they're just bickering at each other back and forth, talking shit back and forth.
Well, I'm just because man, there were parts where The Rock kept making cracks at Kevin Hart's wife, but in very suggestive ways, and Kevin Hart's like, "Fuck you, man, that's my wife," and I was like, if this is scripted, this is a weird thing to script.
Yeah.
But The Rock was like, did you see the highlight of The Rock pulling his nipple out?
No.
So he's trying to do a toast with Kevin Hart, and he was like, hold on, why don't I sit down and you stand? And The Rock was still almost as tall as Kevin Hart standing. It was fucking great.
Jesus.
And he goes, they're about to do their toast, and he goes, whoa, whoa, wait, hold on. He's like, you don't need that. And he takes a sip of it. He's like, oh, that is good tequila, not like your tequila. And he sets it down, and then he's just like, here, latch on. And he pulls out his fucking nip because he's just wearing a button up that's like almost all the way unbuttoned. And he's like, just have a latch right here on Daddy's teat. And I was like, oh my God, Dwayne.
God damn. I did catch the whole, like, I got, like, he said he got a tattoo of Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
To honor him or whatever. It's like, it's on my cock. It's life size.
It's life size, yeah.
And he's like, just come over here, pop a squat on my lap.
Yeah, pop a squat right on Daddy's lap.
God, yeah, it was super unhinged. While I was in Discord, I did hear Jay Okerson. I didn't quite hear his jokes and stuff, but
oh, they were great.
I heard his voice, and I'm like, is that Jay Okerson?
It is, and good for you for being to pull him out of a crowd.
Dude, I remember him very vividly because he did comedy at one of the Mayhem festivals.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was just on the main stage, just cracking jokes in between bands.
No shit.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. That was the first time I'd ever heard him, so...
Yeah, what is he, like, big for? I don't even know.
He's nothing. He's just big for being a comedian. I haven't seen him in any movies or shows, but I have seen him. He does, like... I've just seen him do stand-up and stuff, like, online. He's got his comedy group called Legion of Skanks.
Okay. Don't think I've ever heard that.
That's all I know about him.
That's it? Sheesh.
I heard a lot of, like, man, I didn't hear, but I saw the Tony Hinchcliffe fucking joke about George Floyd. Man, that piece of shit just needs to go. Like, I fucking hate Tony Hinchcliffe.
Do you?
Yeah, I didn't like him even before, like, the Madison Square Garden controversy.
What's the Madison Square Garden controversy?
It was like a conservative convention, or big old, like, yeah, convention, whatever, speaking convention, and he just made he made jokes about, like, Haiti and stuff, like, or Haitians and stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, it was super poor taste, and I'm like, God.
He almost let one word rip, and then he said ninjas, and I was like, Jesus Christ, Tony. Like,
yeah,
I get that comedy has its time and place, but I was like,
I have just
never
found him funny. I've never found Tony Hinchcliffe funny.
Like, I think he's funny.
I don't.
Yeah, the Pete Davidson Charlie Kirk joke was so good.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Pete Davidson, too. I will say this. I have never been able to stand Pete Davidson, mostly because his only source of comedy was my dad died in 9/11. And I'm like, well, that's tragic. That was the ride for his whole career. And I thought he was terrible on SNL. I thought he was absolutely terrible.
He's okay, and like I can take Pete Davidson in, like, small doses and stuff, but overall, like, yeah.
I think after he got out of the limelight and he was just focused, like, he got a lot of his tattoos removed, he just kind of, like, stopped doing drugs and stuff, and he really sobered up and, like, bettered himself for, like, his baby mama, for his daughter especially. So I was like, that's great, like, good for you, man.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of respect for Pete Davidson, and honestly his set was funny as fuck. I loved it. I thought he was hilarious. You know who I am?
Yeah, I need to watch that. How long was it?
It's like an hour and a half or something like that.
Yeah, I need to watch
maybe
it
a little
sometime.
longer. Those roasts are usually, like, they have a good runtime.
Maybe that's what I'll do Friday night. I don't know.
I'm kind of excited. This weekend, we're not doing anything.
Yeah, there's a show at the pub. It's King's Gambit, so I really want to go.
I would love to see King's Gambit.
Yeah.
I would die to see King's Gambit. I won't do it, but I would love to. I would love to.
Yeah.
Stand in solidarity with my boy.
Yeah. Other than that, like, I'm not. I mean, Friday I'm free, but Saturday I got to work Gin and A, which is great.
I took Friday off because I know we're not going to get back to town until 2 or 2:30 in the morning.
So yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow. We're
going to go see Lorna Shore, Paleface Swiss, and Signs of the Swarm.
Yep.
And we're going to visit the casino. We're going up to the Hard Rock. It should be a baller time. I'm losing $100 to $200.
Man, I was really looking forward to possibly drinking, but if I have antibiotics, that ain't happening.
That ain't happening.
So
my whole thing was, I haven't been drinking for the last, month or so,
yeah,
which has been going great. I feel a lot better. I've not been getting like random headaches as much.
that's good.
I've not been shitting blood, which
That's even better.
that's kind of what stopped me from drinking. And so tomorrow was going to be I think G5 is bringing me a little gummy.
G5
As in Tyler. I don't know his last name,
I
but
don't either. But
Tyler.
we can't call him Tyler because we already have a Tyler.
We have a damn good Tyler at that. A damn good Tyler at that. Citizens to see party animals and Indianapolis clowns. What?
I don't know. I have no idea what you just said, Mark.
Can you expand on that, Mark? What are they? Is that like a comedy group? Is that a musical group? Is that a like Cirque du Soleil type deal? I'd be curious to know.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm super excited to knock Lorna Shore off my bucket list. I've been wanting to see them for a while now.
I think that whole show is going to be fantastic. I think the whole show. The only thing that's going to suck is standing for 4 hours.
Oh yeah, that's a show
think
though. That's just a show for you.
That's just a show. I think that part's just going to suck. It's Banana Ball. Okay, hell yeah.
What the fuck is Banana Ball?
Banana Ball is like they do. How would you explain Banana Ball, Mark? It's like baseball, but they have, and Mark, correct me if I'm wrong, they have like musical skits that they do, or like comedy skits. They basically do like acting, and they put on like a show while playing baseball.
Oh, like the Savannah Bananas?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So, and like the Harlem Globetrotters and shit?
Yeah, they're like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Okay. I thought that was the Savannah Bananas. I didn't know there was more.
No, yeah, I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's an entire league. Like Banana Ball is an entire league
Nice.
of teams.
Nice.
It's baseball, but fun.
Yeah, I like baseball.
I think baseball's all right. I
it's
think
okay.
baseball's okay.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for that tomorrow. I'm calling in tomorrow. So luckily, like, I already had the day off, quote unquote,
Right.
for me to go to the dentist.
Taking a half day tomorrow, so I still got to wake up and get my ass to work.
I'm taking a half day Friday.
I'm taking the whole day off Friday. I'm not I'm not going in. They have a whole league, and Indiana has their own team now. Well,
Nice.
fuck yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome. Also, clearly our view counter isn't working because it says there's no one, but Mark is clearly here. He's watching.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know how that... Hey, Facebook, can you fix that? Thanks. So I don't know how that's going, but that's sweet. I've always wanted to go see a Banana Ball game. I also, come this season when it starts up again, I would love to go see more Fuel games. I would love to go see more hockey games because hockey is the tits.
You look so afraid.
Terrified of
Why
getting
does he look so afraid?
terrified of getting my picture taken. It's actually the worst.
Yeah, I just got a Snapchat in the middle. I'm saving that. That's great.
Gotta save that for a rainy day. That's great.
I'm also saving that.
Oh, please do it. That's fantastic. It works so well.
Who else am I going to send that to?
It's also super fucking hard to get tickets. I had to enter into a lottery and be selected just to get a chance. Holy shit, seriously? I didn't know it was that popular. Although I hear for teams like the Savannah Bananas, like they sell out like instantly. So it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, they're also super fucking expensive.
That's what I hear. So I'm. Where do they do that at, Mark? I would imagine.
Victory Field.
Why is it called Victory Field?
I don't know. It's just what it's fucking called, dude.
I don't know why it's called Victory Field.
Let's see. So we took a shot before we started.
Yeah, how are you feeling? Because honestly, I'm starting to feel kind of...
I'm feeling kind of fun.
I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
I think I've probably got 30 minutes until I'm just like...
We'll see. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm not like...
I'm going to clock it at 44 minutes, and then we'll round back to that statement.
Yeah. I'm not like zonked or nothing. I don't even know if I'm feeling it, to be honest. But I don't know. I'm just in one of those like, who knows what's gonna happen mood.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
But yeah, so tomorrow I was gonna, I'm just gonna take a gummy and see what happens. I might not drink tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I've been going so well with the not drinking, I might just not ruin it. Also for me, I don't have a throttle, so to speak, where I can just like ease up the throttle. It's basically it's a bit. It's either on or off. It's a 1 or a 0. I'm either drinking or I'm not drinking. And if I'm drinking, I'm drinking. So
Yeah.
I have no self-control when it comes to that. And also I know if I like, depending on how early we get to the casino versus when the show starts, if we have like hours until we get to that point, I could end up drinking a lot.
Yeah.
So I thought about just taking a little gummy like right before we go and then just being like, I'll just kind of coast and then it'll be, an hour and a half or however long before we get there. And then see how I feel after that. If like, do I really need a drink or can I just be like, yeah, I'm feeling great. Just have some waters. I'm hoping I'm not like absolutely blasted to where I'm just sitting in the casino like,
Yeah.
but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like, I'm just gonna be. I'm not excited for the casino. I could give a fuck about the casino, but I'm excited to be with my friends.
Casino's gonna be fun. I might actually sit. Well, we'll see. If I'm too zonked out, I wanted to try and sit at the blackjack table with T this time and actually play some blackjack, but I'm like, do I want to do that or do I just want to play slots? Because playing at the blackjack table is a lot of fun. You just gotta pony up some monies.
Nah, I'm not doing that. Let's see.
That's what Mark say. They're not expensive. That's why they do the lottery. Oh, tickets are only $35 a person. But we have a max of 5 you can purchase. But none of the information actually becomes available to me until the day of the game. That's kind of neat. I like that. I think that's a good system.
Yeah.
Then that way you can't just be like, here are the seats and XYZ. Like he said, scalp the shit out of them. Because I imagine those... Dude, here's a really good topic to get on. I think anything nowadays gets... Like, scalpers are some of the worst things to happen to the fucking economy.
Yeah.
I think scalpers, like scalping in general, should be straight fucking illegal. I can't stand scalpers, what they do to the market, what they do to fandoms. Like, look what they did to I'm a fan of Pokemon. I'm not a diehard fan. But a couple of years ago, like 2 years ago or so, I started to get back into the trading card game. And I was buying packs and buying bundles and stuff and trying to, like, complete a set. And it was so prohibitively, not just expensive, but, like, it just, from an entry standpoint, to even find a pack that was available on the shelf. Like, there were people who would literally wait. I saw a guy waiting at Meijer one Sunday because he knew that they were going to get restocked on that day. And he's like, I'm just standing around waiting for them to come out. And I was like, so what do? Do you just, like, take a bunch of packs? And he was like, oh, no. As soon as they set the display out and they walk away, he's like, I take the whole display box and just, like, go pay for it. And I'm like, oh, so it's you. You're the fucking problem. Like, if you're going to do that for yourself and you keep the cards... That's great. If you're going to do it because you're a piece of shit and you're going to turn around and eBay them, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark, it's kind of like when the PS3 dropped and it sold for, I think, $700 and people were selling them on eBay for like $1,000.
Like $1,000 plus, like $1,500.
Same thing with the PS5 when it came out.
Oh, the PS5 was terrible. I literally would spend all day because I work in IT, I would spend all day every day at work waiting for a drop. And I was on different subreddits. I was on different website trackers. I was on different, I was really getting into trying to find a PS5 stocked. And I think I finally got one from like Walmart where they were like, hey, we've got a drop we're doing. Here's when the drop is. I managed to get in and I had all my information up to date. And I clicked buy, like, yes, next, buy. And just let it charge to a fucking credit card. And I was like, I'll fucking pay it off, later. And I finally was able to get one. That was 5 months or so after the PS5 released, and it was still impossible to get one.
I think I got mine 2 years. Yeah, I got it 2 years into the PS5's life cycle. I got it in 2022 summer. Let's see. I remember. So my friend Will, in Black Friday 2020. So it was
during
out.
The release.
He was in line. They were doing a deal. There was a limited quantity. I think only like 20 or so per console or something like that. And he was in line, and he got up to. By the time he got up to where he could purchase this, they had ran out of PS5s, but he could still get an Xbox One or Series X.
Fuck.
Yeah, Xbox Series X. So he bought the Series X. As he's walking out, someone says, "Hey, I'll pay you $1,000 for that Xbox Series X." So he's like, "Okay." Took the money, and then someone said, "Hey, I'll sell you my PS5 for $1,000." So that's how he got a fucking PS5.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
Switch 2 is increasing price by 50. Yep, sure is.
Just for a base PS5 now, it is almost $700. I actually think it's $699 for a base PS5.
Yeah.
And it is
Actually, I think it's $5.99, but you might be right.
Maybe it's $599. It's obscenely expensive.
Yeah. So it says Steam apparently has the Steam machines and frames ready to go, but they aren't releasing them due to the volatility of the RAM market right now. Yeah, it's going to be insane.
And the Steam machine makes me really sad because the Steam machine, had it released and there was no RAM volatility, like there was no volatility due to AI, fuck yourselves AI, there was no volatility in the tech market globally, the Steam machine was literally going to, and it still will, but it was going to change the face of gaming for the average user because there's so many games, like me and Tyler are a great example, or even like us and Sabrina are a great example where she's like, I gave her my old PS4 Pro and I was like, if you want to play some games, you can still buy games on the store and play them on your PS4 Pro. Like, doesn't have to be online or anything. You still play single player games if you want to do that. She was like, all right, cool. So she's been doing that a little bit, but I was like, she's always wanted to play games with like me and Tyler. And I'm like, well, you could buy a PS5, but then the PS5 shot through the roof. And she was like, well, maybe I'll get a Steam machine. And I was like, Steam machine would be great because there's a bunch of games I want to play with T that I can't play because I can only play them on Steam. And so having a Steam console is like next fucking level because people don't realize just how big the Steam market is. But Mark said it perfectly. The Steam machine at this point is going to cost as much as a pre-built PC. And the sad thing of it is, too, it's going to cost as much as a, like, entry-level pre-built PC, and it's only going to be, like, 3/4 as good. Like, it's still not going to hold a torch to how good an actual, like, pre-built PC would be if you spent the money on that.
Yeah.
Because they were talking, they wanted to release the Steam machine, I think around, like, $600 or something like that. That seemed to be, like, where they were going for. Now, there's estimates that it's going to be close to $1,000 because they're like, we have to. And Steam is probably, I have two companies that are at the top of my like all-time greatest companies list. The first one is Lego, because Lego is an incredible company. Their stuff is expensive and they know that and they've been trying to bring it down, but their stuff is expensive, but their support is great. Like you can message Lego and be like, hey, there was this piece missing in the back of all of their sets. They have the catalog with the part number for every single Lego piece. So you could send their support email and be like, hey, I didn't get this piece or this piece is missing. And they'll go, yep, that's great. No charge. We're overnighting it to you first class. You'll get it tomorrow. Like, and they're all the way in Denmark, by the way.
Yeah.
And they will still make sure it gets to you like the next day, charge you nothing for it. And a lot of the times they'll even send like a gift or something with it and be like, so sorry, this wasn't included. Like our quality control doesn't get everything. So Lego sits at the top of my list, and then Steam is like very, very close to Lego. Steam is probably one of the all-time, if not like one of the greatest companies ever conceived. And it's so crazy how Gabe Newell made Steam that it is now, I don't know the for sure numbers, but it's something like 70 to 80%, if not a little bit more, of the overall like PC game sales market.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Like
it's just so easy.
It's easy. They have all of the features. They have great support. There's a running joke in the Steam community that like if your account gets hacked, because not only will your account get hacked, so like you'll see people will post like their conversations with Steam support and it'll be like, hey, you told us your account was hacked. We got your account back and all the stuff that was on it. Also, that person will never be bothering your Steam account again. And it's like the running joke is, does Steam have their own like SEAL support team that they just send in? And like, because they're doing shit at like a government level where it's like, yeah, we basically found this guy and we banned him. And it's like, banned them from everything? Did you tomahawk missile strike them? Like, what did you guys do? How did you
shit.
How did you get to this guy? It's just Steam is insane, and they have such a great business practice. They have great business ethics. Their business model is one of the best I've ever seen. Like, to work at Steam is considered like one of the highest honors if you're in like the games industry or even the tech industry, period. To work at Steam is
Yeah.
if I had a dream corporate job, it would be go work for Valve. 100% it would be work for Valve. Unfortunately, they have like 200 to 300 employees, and that's about all they're ever going to keep it at. And what goes on behind those doors is a complete fucking mystery.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows they're developing games and they're developing hardware and stuff, but like what the day-to-day looks like, it's hard telling. But apparently, Gabe likes to run everything from his yacht, which he's in a category of super yachts, and he owns, I believe, and I could be wrong, but I think that he owns the most expensive super yacht in the world. But like, from what I hear
Not
from
Bezos?
Not Bezos. Apparently it is Gabe Newell. Now, I could be wrong, but I thought that they had said like it was up there in terms of cost. Apparently one of the nicest ones ever made. And he just runs his business from that. But I guess he's not one of those CEOs who like he runs it sometimes and then he just lives like luxury life on his yacht. Like, he's constantly running things from his yacht. From what I understand, he hasn't been to the office in years, which good for him.
Can you blame him?
Apparently, he learned at the feet of Bill Gates, I believe. It was Bill Gates or it was someone else, like somebody at like the top echelon of Microsoft back in the day.
Yeah.
And he decided like, that's great, but I don't want to do this. And he went on to found Valve and make the Steam market. So like, good for him. I don't know that billionaires are justified ever, but if there were, he would be my only, like, that dude earned every fucking penny he ever made, and he still takes hella good fucking care of his employees.
Hell yeah.
Like, hella good fucking care. So apparently there was a guy who worked for Steam who he had started working there and had only been on for like maybe 2 or 3 months, and he got some like aggressive form of cancer or something, and was like, I'm going to have to put in my like 2 weeks and leave and stuff because, I just started working here. I'm going to have to do all this treatment. And Gabe was like, yeah, no. What's going to happen is you're going to stay on the payroll full time. You'll get paid consistently. You will keep your health insurance. You'll keep everything that you need. And you come to the office when you feel like, or you come to the office if at all. And he's like, I don't care if it's a day, a month, a year, however long. He's like, you stay on the payroll and you just get to feeling better, and when you feel better, come back to work. And that's exactly what the guy did, and he worked there for I don't know how many, 15, 20 years or something.
Hell yeah.
Like, that's amazing, because to Gabe, he realized he's like, one guy who's sick, like, my company is worth an undisclosed amount because it's a private company, but tens of billions of dollars. Like, I can afford to keep a guy on the payroll and let him like keep his life in order, So good for you, Gabe. Here's a shout out to Gabe Newell. Good for you, Pop. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you live forever. If anybody discovers the secret to immortality, I hope it's Gabe Newell. He would release that shit for free if he found it. He really would.
Yeah,
Dude's
probably.
a hella philanthropist.
Probably.
Mark said he's gratefully built his PC right after the GPU shortage and right before the RAM crisis. Yeah, seriously, though, it's my RAM kit. I upgraded my motherboard, my CPU, and my RAM. I switched from Intel to AMD. I got a bundle from Micro Center in Indy around, it was November of 2024. And the RAM that I got at the time, if you were to buy the RAM kit by itself out of the bundle, was $85. That same RAM kit, I looked it up just the other day on Micro Center's website. It is now over $600 for the same fucking RAM kit.
Wow.
That is insane. That's absolutely insane. I can't believe the amount of fucking inflation there. That's I don't even know however many hundreds of percents.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's where we're at in the world.
Kind of why I'm glad I went with Apple.
I don't think Apple makes bad computers, but like you can't really like, you can game more now on a Mac.
Yeah.
Because Steam has a Mac client. You can game on Mac. It's a hell of a lot better than gaming on Linux, which is sad because if Linux could get its shit together with gaming, then we'd be there. We're fucking there. But it's a bad time to be a gamer. It's a bad time to be a tech enthusiast. I'd say it's a bad time to be a human, but great things are happening every day that just get overshadowed by the bad. So it's rough out there. Mark's absolutely right, though.
Hey, Star Fox is coming out soon.
But only for the Switch 2.
I know. I'm going to have to get a Switch 2 eventually.
Switch 2s are just so prohibitively expensive, and
I'm not getting it anytime soon.
I have a buddy who got a coworker actually got a Switch 2. One of the guys on my team, and he was like, the only thing I bought on it so far is like Donkey Kong. But he was like, I love it. It's great. I've heard nothing but good things about the new Donkey Kong game.
Yeah.
They're releasing some bangers, but and I guess too, like you think about the Switch, didn't the Switch come out before the Xbox One and the PS4?
No.
Did it come out? Then it came out slightly after.
It came out about 3 years, because it came out in 2016, I want to say.
The Switch did?
Yeah. We have the internet.
We do have the internet. JB, could you pull that up? What did the Switch come out?
Nintendo Switch.
Mark, I want a 7900 XT so fucking bad.
Released worldwide March 3rd, 2017.
What the fuck? Because it was like 2014 that the Xbox came, well, that it was announced, but that like the Xbox and the PS4 came out. It was around like 13, 14.
13.
The only reason I remember is because I worked at GameStop during that Black Friday. I got to work a generational hardware sale at Black Friday. And it's funny, it was the same then that it is now, where like our stock room was full of mostly Xboxes.
Yeah.
We didn't have a single fucking PlayStation 4
Did you work at the one at the mall?
Yep, I did.
With Spencer?
Not with Spencer.
Oh.
Or wait. Maybe with Spencer? Maybe with Spencer. Actually.
Had to have been.
That might have been where I met Spencer.
That was his fucking store.
It was his store, but he also, I thought for a time he ran the store that was off on the levee.
I don't know.
I can't remember. But that store was fucking great to work at. And at the time, GameStop took such good care of their, like, at least their store management and stuff. Because I remember when that came out, they sent the store manager and like one or two other managers to this big convention, like announcing the release and stuff. And then when it came out, everybody, like all the store management got a free PS4, a free Xbox One. Because GameStop at the time was like, we want you guys to play these and determine amongst yourselves which ones you think are the best. And if you find a great game, sell that game, upsell that product. You know, if you find a console you really love, you know, Xbox or PlayStation, tell the people why you think they should buy either or. Because like people are going to ask you questions about this stuff. You guys should know. Like it was really cool at the time that I worked there. GameStop had this. It was kind of like a library program where any game in the store, didn't matter how new, any game in the store that came out, as long as they had more than one extra copy, then you could rent that game, where it's basically you checked it out. There was a checkout sheet. You check the game out. You could take it home, play it for free, and then you return it whenever you like. When you return it, you can take another game from the store and you can play that for free. So like that year, I played so many games because the idea was, you guys are selling video games to these people. You need to be familiar with not only the latest and greatest, but like the big hits, right? You need to be familiar with like the games that we're selling. So at the time, that was a really neat fucking place to work. And that was a weird season for me because I worked a temp at GameStop. I worked at GameStop and I worked at Zoomies, like back to back with those two. And like I worked a Black Friday. I worked part of it at GameStop and then I finished it off. I just went over to Zoomies when I was off because I only worked in like the morning part for Black Friday. And I ended up doing a closing shift at Zoomies. And Joey Mellon ran the store at the time. Yeah. And that was fucking neat. That was neat as hell. We smoked a ton of weed.
A ton.
A ton back in the day. That store, when I worked there, that store always reeked. All the time. And it's not like they smoked in the store. They just would smoke in the room in the back, and it would drift through. Oh, had a great setup with Luca Pizza at that time.
Oh, Luca.
They would actually come down at the, like, if I worked a closing
Yeah.
shift, mall would close, and we had this deal set up where, like, the Luca guys would close up, they'd bring their extra pizzas, so we'd have, like, 2 or 3 pizzas. They would all come down to Zoomies, and then when we took all the cardboard out, we would provide the za, and they'd provide the pizza. And we were just basically trading weed for pizzas.
Hell yeah.
And it was so good, dude. It was great. I have a lot of great memories from working that season. That was a fantastic time.
I was at Subaru.
Hell, you've been at Subaru for a while.
14 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Sheesh.
Yep. This is how I know it's kicked in.
I can see it in your face. I can see it in my face.
This is how I know it kicked in. Is because I looked at the time and it was like, we're only 35 minutes in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I
feel-
could do a whole podcast.
I feel like I've been doing this for hours.
It's because we have no content this week.
No, we don't. We really don't.
It's just been a slow week. Like, we've been busy.
Like, the biggest change in my life is that I fucking trimmed my beard down, and somehow the gray grew out. I don't understand that. There's still some like solid like white hairs, like, but it's more like on the underside of my beard now.
No, I get, because like I had just the one streak, and now I'm getting a very defined as my beard gets longer.
Yeah, so I had some very defined streaks, like, that were at the forefront of my beard, and
they've now migrated.
no, it's not that they've migrated; they grew out. Like,
like you could shave it. You used to be able to shave it down, and the white would go away. Is what you're saying?
That's what I'm discovering right now, is that, like, the white grew out of the follicle, and now it's back to my brown and red. Anyway, dude, Luca brought us shit to Abercrombie all the time, too. I swear they can't be making any money with all they gave away.
Dude, Luca gave pizza away all the fucking time. All the time. Which I don't know if that's just part of their business practice, where they're like, well, we're not going to save the pizza and sell it tomorrow.
They can't save it. They have to throw it out.
I'm sure food code probably doesn't allow them to do that. So they're like, what are we going to do with it?
Yeah.
It's like, let's go. I swear the dudes at Luca were probably on the best of terms with any single store in the mall. Any one of them. That's a hell of a chirp, little guy. I say check in when we got to 44 minutes. We're at 37 minutes. Yeah. I'm like, I'm there, man.
Yeah. The tooth pain is starting to come back.
Is it starting to come back?
I'm trying to think of what time I took Tylenol and ibuprofen. It was like maybe 3:45-ish, maybe.
So, like, I'd say a safe bet is by 8, you're good to take more.
At least more ibuprofen, but I think
Tylenol, I don't know.
Tylenol's 6 hours. Ibuprofen
is it
4.
6? I've been taking Tylenol all wrong. That would explain a few things, actually.
Yeah. I think I still had like 3 or 4, like 2 or 3 hours before I could have taken Tylenol, and I just took it all. As soon as I got home, I was like, nope. So there was definitely some overlap between the Tylenol I took and the Tylenol I took before.
I think you'll be all right.
Oh, yeah. It's just a little liver damage.
Should be
whatever.
Fine. Dick likes to play with his pussy.
I do like to play with pussy.
His pussy.
Oh, that's what they're getting at.
Oh, wait. You like to play with pussy. Aha.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's how you know we took a shot.
Straightest man.
I'm sorry, but you are the straightest
man. Oh, shit.
Man.
He just said it. Straightest guy I've ever not dated.
Dick, you are the straightest man. For better or worse, you are the straightest man.
Dab.
Took a dab on him.
Dabbed. Yeah.
Baxter, what do you think? I agree.
Yeah,
I think
it's looking like an early day today.
That might just be an early day. That might be an early podcast. I think really it's been a slow week for the boys. We'll have more content next week just because we're going to Lorna and Paleface and Signs of the Swarm. So like we should have more to talk about. Plus just our shenanigans while we're going to be out and about.
Definitely not going to take a shot of that shit like before the show again. Or at least I'll do half a shot. Like
I was surprised.
I think it's just
only,
the fact that it's a full shot.
It's only 10 milligrams, but like, man, this
But
came
it also
forward.
has lion's mane and L-theanine in it.
I feel great. I'm so relaxed.
So your internet just went out. Not over here, it didn't.
Did it?
I don't know. I don't have any messages of dropped frames or anything.
If you're talking about our brain internet, that went out.
Yeah.
I really want to watch this one back and see the progressive decline as the podcast goes on.
Oh man, I was so this. I don't know if I was just like this, or if it like. But I was watching Love on the Spectrum last night.
Hell yeah.
The new season, and it just had me dying the whole time. And I don't know if I was just giggly, if I was high, or if they're just fucking, the season just rules. But yeah, I took a video. This is one of the characters. He also reminds me of Brad. I have another video of that, but hold on. Let me see if I can.
Is here because I don't want no one to sit on it. Sometimes I fart in that spot, but not now, per se.
Per se.
That's what he always says.
Legendary.
He says that all the time. Like, very, very on the spectrum. Power quote deck I used. Okay.
Bad calls it Alorica. God, I haven't heard the name Alorica in a minute.
So here's the video that reminds me of Brad, because Brad's all about drinking water and hydration.
In the afternoon you feel tired or even want thirstiness, watch the magic begins. The magic will begin.
He's getting water out of a water fountain. Watch the magic begins.
Then boom, water's there, and you drink.
I sent that to Jeremiah. I'm like, is this not Brad?
That's Brad. That's 100% Brad.
This is my sitting spot.
Yeah.
It's just so. It's just the Love on the Spectrum is just. It's so fucking funny, and I don't mean that as in like I'm making fun of them. I think it is just genuinely funny and
because like it's such a wholesome show.
Yeah, it's so innocent.
It's just so wholesome.
It's so fucking funny. They're either just silly, or you're laughing because like they're so blunt, or something goes over their head, and it's just
a very like pure reaction on their part.
Yeah, it's
like,
very
innocent and.
I have
no clue what Ryla was.
Ryla, it's the same thing.
Do they just change it to Alorica?
Yeah, I think Alorica bought the company and
that's crazy.
Absorbed it or something.
You know, fun fact, because Alorica was the call center, right?
Yeah.
That was out there in 52.
Yeah. Used to be Silent Thunder.
It used to be the largest indoor go-kart track in America.
And I never got to go there.
My grandfather took me there once when I was younger. He took me and my sister there just for a day to hang out. And so we went and rode fucking go-karts there. And me and my sister were like the only two people there. And it was fucking great.
I never got... The thing is, I just kept forgetting about it. And then my friends almost never tried to go there. So like I just never thought
I'd have been in there every single
I literally
day
drove by it all the fucking time. And like it just never crossed my mind. And by the time I probably could afford it or whatever, not that it was probably that expensive, but...
I don't know.
But by the time I was like, oh yeah, I could totally just go do this. It was Ryla.
It was so fantastic. Like it literally largest indoor go-kart track in the country at the time, and it was fucking huge. It doesn't because the building doesn't look that big, and then you get in there and you see like how far back it goes, and they just that is one of the most functional indoor like themed events, like entertainment events that I've ever seen. They used every inch aside from like the entryway and the little area before you got into the track. Like every inch of that building was almost used for just the go-kart track. It was fucking incredible.
It's a funny story. They left the tracks and just built a platform to use as the floor.
I would have taken that platform away and just, could you imagine like go-kart tracks in the dark with just little lights to see the track?
Oh man.
Oh man, that'd be fantastic. I'd love that.
That'd be dangerous.
I would love to go-karting. I've always wanted to go for like my birthday or something, but my birthday's in fucking December. can't go karting in December. Mostly because like I don't know of any indoor I haven't looked.
Malibu Jacks. It's not very long,
Yeah,
but
I'm not going there. That's just sad. That's sad. Malibu Jacks is sad.
Yeah.
It reminds you of a time when this country used to be better.
it's true.
It's true. Hey, we're at 44 minutes.
We made it.
I feel great. I feel fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hit you pretty hard, huh?
I think it's mostly because I have like almost nothing in me. And yeah, it also, I drink a giggly over the course of an hour and then it slowly build up to 10. Whereas like this, we just took a shot and I was like, that just hits you and you're like, oh, great.
All right. Bye, Mark. Have a great rest of the
Thanks,
10 minutes
buddy.
of podcast.
Mwah. Love you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Our only viewer, at least that's talked to us. Thank you so much,
we've
buddy.
only been podcasting for 10 minutes?
That would be if we had only been podcasting for 10 minutes after all this, I'd be like, end it. That's it.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing about when I'm high is like how
time dilation.
Yeah, time dilation. Because every time I'm like watching a video or a movie or a show while I'm high, I feel like I've been watching it forever.
Goes forever.
Yeah.
This has gone forever. I feel like we've been podcasting for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And we're at the halfway point of that, just a little over.
I can't believe we're going to do such a short podcast, but
yeah. I mean, the world kind of lined up like that too. I mean, you got your tooth pain and
yeah.
We took a shot of this, and I was actually thinking while we've been doing this...
man, I got to call in to work tomorrow still.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Maybe give it a few hours.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a little bit.
Because you can also be like, I've got this tooth pain, which is legitimate, and I'm going to the dentist.
I don't need to give a reason or anything.
Oh, you can just be like, hey, I'm not coming in.
Yep. Hey, not coming in. If I wasn't high right now, I would call in on the podcast.
Can I get you in trouble if anybody from work ever sees this?
Oh, depends on what you say.
Well, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm just like, if they see that you're doing that, do they give a fuck?
No, it's like, so it's just, you get points.
Oh, so as long as you're not pointing out.
It's as long as you're not pointing out, it's just your responsibility.
How many points do you get for a day?
1.
Oh, so it's okay. Because I know it's like, it's been a while since I heard the number, but it's like 11 to 13 points or something like that.
I think it's 11 points.
11.
And then you have to like write a letter saying, I want to keep my job, or why you should keep your job, or something like that.
Oh, like if you point out?
Yeah, so then 12 is like final straw.
Shit.
So, but
Although to be fair, if I missed 11 days of work and didn't use PTO for it or didn't call out for it, like I would.
See, that's the thing is we
fine.
had unavoidables. You could only use an unavoidable. You had 5 unavoidables. So, okay, yeah, 5 unavoidables. You could only use an unavoidable if you had a PTO to cover the unavoidable. So if you used up all your PTO, you didn't have unavoidables.
Oh, but once your PTO ran out, now they give you like 5 kind of as a cushion unavoidables. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so they took those away, and now they went from a percentage program to a point-based program, and basically said, "Hey, no more unavoidables, but you can call in, and if you want to get paid, you can use a PTO day to cover it."
Excellent.
So, yeah, I mean, the only thing is, it's like I don't have 5 days plus. I don't have 5 unavoidable days plus my attendance percentage. I just have points.
You just have points.
So even if I cover it with a PTO day, I still get the point.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That seems kind of shit because you're using your pay, like that's your paid time off.
That's your unavoidable now.
That's so stupid. Go back to the old system. That's stupid.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
They did give us like, I think they improved like the scaling for how much PTO you earn when you hit certain milestones and all that. So I don't know, I got like 16, I think.
Shit.
15, 16, 8, maybe it's 18. I don't know, somewhere around there. And but 5 of those days automatically get allocated, or maybe it's Yeah, it's 5 of those days automatically get allocated to summer shutdown. So...
Well, that's shitty, too.
Yeah, so... trying to think of things. Where was I at? That's what I'm trying to think of.
You were talking about your PTO.
No, I know what I'm talking about. I was just trying to see, like, where was I going to go?
Oh, well,
that?
because you were talking about how you're calling off for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I'm calling off, going to use a PTO, and then Friday I'm going to call in and go in at half day.
So is that half a point?
Yeah, that'll be half a point.
Okay. So you can half point in and out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So if I'm late, that's half a point. If I leave early, that's half a point. If I'm not there at all that day, that's a full point.
That seems like a generally straightforward system.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'm using PTO for tomorrow and Friday.
Yeah, I'm using PTO for tomorrow. Friday, I'm not. I'm just going to eat the 4 hours. I'm also just getting low on PTOs, which is kind of what sucks about this whole mouth thing.
Yeah, that tooth thing.
Because what if I do need a day off? Like, eesh. It's going to be a rough year.
I have 19 days of PTO currently, so I'll be using a day and a half, so I'll have 17 and a half, and I guess 16 and a half because... Oh.
Hey, I just got notified of my dentist
Richard.
appointment.
Hey, Richard.
That's me.
No, your name is Dick.
That's awesome. That's me.
Did you call yourself Dick because you're named Richard?
Yeah.
That checks out.
Well, I was named after my great grandpa, Dick.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was named the legitimate name is Richard.
I like Dick better.
Me too.
No, I think Dick's better.
You know Dick's better. If Mark was still here, he would.
Mark would really appreciate that.
He would appreciate this whole conversation right now.
He really would.
But he's not. He left, and now we have nobody.
Now we have no one. We're just screaming into the void. Mm-hmm. Or are we? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if our view counter is working right or not.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty laid back Wednesday.
This is a very laid back. I'm even laying back on this Wednesday.
We'll have to do it on Wednesday next week too.
Yeah, we'll be doing it Wednesday next week as well.
Since now Murder Burger has a show on next Thursday, so
hell yeah.
Yay. I just want to say this. I love playing. I absolutely love playing, and I love playing with those guys, and I love playing our songs. But I don't want to play a show right now.
No?
I mean, I'm gonna still give it my all. I'm still gonna, because like the rest of the band wants to do it. So
yeah,
and it's helping Nick out because he had a band drop off at the last second.
Oh, so this is like you guys are like filling in.
Yeah.
For the band. Okay.
So I kind of put my foot down at practice. I'm like, hey, I don't want to do any more shows until we get these next 3 songs written and our songs recorded. The songs we already have done recorded. And that way we have something new for people, and we also have something to give people.
Yeah.
And that would also give me a break from playing shows at the pub.
Right. You've been playing a lot lately.
God, yeah. This will be show number 6 at the pub.
Damn.
6 or 7. God damn it.
Is that just this year?
No.
Or in total?
This year, this will be the 3rd show we've played this year.
Crazy because we're only in the 5th month.
I know.
It's a lot of shows.
Again, it's just we're picking it up.
Yeah.
So
that's good though.
It is. Hopefully it's I think the band that's touring through is called A La Carte.
Nice.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna play the show and get the hell out of there because it's a Thursday night and I got work in the morning.
Yeah, no shit.
So, yeah. All right. Are we done?
I think we're done. I think we've given it our all this time.
I was going to say, we've just, like the last 10 minutes have just been nothing but rambling.
We've been rambling on. Couple of rambling Rodriguez's.
So, sorry for the short, very, very pointless podcast. If you made it this far, you're a champ.
You're one of the good ones. One of the greats.
Or you've just enjoyed this, whatever this is.
I can't wait to watch this and watch the slow, steady decline into madness.
Yeah.
It's going to be really good.
They'll probably shift in my tone of voice to like this really laid back.
Look at your face. You look ridiculous.
Yeah, I do.
I say that looking at my face. I'm like, my eyes are open, by the way. You can't see
Yeah.
from all the way over there,
I'm
but
just, oh man, I would also probably be a lot more like lively. I mean,
if your tooth wasn't killing you.
if my tooth wasn't
Yeah.
killing me. So, all right, so I gotta get out of here.
Hey, we're getting a call. I can hear it.
Yeah, that is my brother calling me. So I gotta take this here really soon. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for listening.
Thanks for joining.
And tune in next Wednesday and make every day a big dick day. Bye, guys.
Later, y'all.
And we're still recording.
We are.
And now we're not.